Hey there, Laura Ann. How are you?
I'm good, Beth. How are you?
Good. Hi, I'm Beth Fahey. I'm a professional EOS implementer, and this is my good friend, Laura Ann Spencer, who also runs her business on EOS. Laura, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am the Executive Vice President and owner, one of the owners of Perma-Seal Basement Systems and Foundation Repair. We serve Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana homeowners with leaky basements and structural foundation issues and anything else that's related to the health and stability of their homes.
So how are you doing right now during this current crazy climate that we're in?
People tend to want to take care of their homes at times like this, and so our teams are busy, and we're just trying to make the most of every opportunity that we have when it's presented to us.
So you've been running on EOS for how many years now?
Almost 5.
And so how has EOS served you during this current crisis?
It's kind of like the piece that runs through the whole company and gives us some of that, something we can count on, some stability and some structure, or all structure there that we're familiar with. At the beginning, when things were really uncertain that first couple weeks, we strayed away from some of the practices that are tried and true as far as it relates to EOS, and we kind of siloed. And about a week and a half or so in, I started seeing what was happening and quickly readjusted and got us back on track with our level 10s and using our scoreboards and those pieces there that got us to where we are right now. And it was like an overnight shift, and people refocused and we're back on track again.
So you're using lots of different EOS tools. You've unpacked them all at this point in time. You've rolled out EOS to the entire organization. What is the EOS tool that you just couldn't live without?
So at the beginning, my answer would have been a little different than it is now. At the beginning, it was definitely the cash flow drivers. We spent a lot of time after we recovered and got out of our silos and got back together again. We used the cash flow driver exercise really just to get some clarity on what we could control and what we couldn't, and then made a plan to move forward from there. And that plan is still alive and has been super beneficial for us. It's actually, we have a daily call now where we check in on our KPIs as well as that plan. So that was awesome. And I have to say now it's probably just the level 10s throughout the company. What I noticed even there is that because we're so structured in how we run EOS, that it took a little bit of time to get people to say, well, maybe those rocks that we set just a few weeks ago are not our highest priority right now. And to remember from the leadership, the senior leadership team level, that we needed to have those conversations with the other departments to remind them of that and help them restructure and decide what would be the best way and how to focus on the most important things that are now in front of us. And in the seat that I'm in, I have the opportunity to go into those different meetings and make sure that they are aware of where we're headed and what we're focused on, so that they can then take action in their department to support those efforts.
Yeah, it works for the entire company, and that's the thing that just really gets the traction piece of EOS, is by the time that you've rolled it all the way throughout the whole company, the work is so much lighter, isn't it? So I always say this phrase, many hands make light work. Would you agree that kind of describes what EOS does for an organization?
Oh, clearly. Yeah, absolutely. When we're all moving in the same direction, yeah, it's like a dance, right? We know each other, we're moving with each other, as opposed to stopping that flow, which was a regular thing before EOS for us. One hand didn't know what the other hand was doing. Yeah. And we really are integrated throughout the whole organization with EOS now, and that game changer, absolute game changer.
Great. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to me about your experience with EOS, and good luck with whatever this is and however long it's going to last. I know you guys are back at work and working safely, getting people's basements repaired. I mean, there's nothing like a quarantine to make everyone realize what's wrong in their house, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we both know that personally as well.
No kidding.
Yeah.
This newly painted room.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks again, Laura. It was great
You're
to
welcome.
chat with you and be talking to you soon.
Great. Take care.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Beth.